Visionaries, welcome back for another creator chat. What's going on, guys? Happy New Year. I think this is the first time I've been on camera live since the new year 2020. What's going on? How are you guys doing? Welcome in, welcome in. As you come in, please hit that thumbs up. Thank you so much for being here. And before the holiday, I was having some problems with Batissimo, so we'll see if it shows up in the stream or not. But our nifty, handy, dandy bot, Nightbot, is also on the scene, so do be on your best behavior because you never know how finicky Nightbot can be as well. Again, thank you for coming, being on the planet today, and enjoy and have fun and be your rocking selves as usual. Thank you for spending time on the planet on this awesome Friday. You could be anywhere, but you're here, so thank you for being here. Hey, Nikki in the house. What's going on? Thank you for being in the house, sis. How are you doing? How's your new year? So good to see you. What's going on? I'm doing well, thank you. I'm glad you're doing well as well in this new year. And then we're almost in February already. Like, time is super duper flying. The first month of the year is almost gone. It's the craziest thing. And I was just saying that Nightbot has been acting finicky, so I don't even know if it's going to show up in the stream. I ended up paying like $5 a month for the thing, and it's still acting odd. So not quite sure if it's going to show up or not, but I'm glad that you're here and you're showing up. So thank you again for being here. As you come in, please do hit that thumbs up. Really appreciate you guys being on the planet. Yes, time was like whoop whoop flashing by. So yep, we're on until February, and what holidays are in February, Valentine's Day and stuff like that. So cool beans. We also have SJ ASMR and more in the house. How are you doing today, sis? Thank you for coming in. As you come in, guys, please do hit that thumbs up for me. Rob, what is going on? How are you doing today? So good to see you. And there's Batissimo. It was acting crazy finicky. So again, guys, you will probably find that your points and things on this thing, everybody started from 0 in the new year, and then I had to refresh it again because it was acting totally wacko. So everybody is pretty much starting from ground zero with Batissimo. You might see Nightbot in here too at some point, and you know, Nightbot can be its own deal, but hopefully but I won't have any more problems with Batissimo. But I had to pay like $5 a month now to get it to work again. So I don't know if it was just a glitch on my end or in the new year. They was like, y'all gonna have to pay something to keep using this thing. But Batissimo is in the house. Batissimo will be welcoming you in and letting you know what rank you're on. And if you want to know your rank at any time during the stream, you just type in !rank. And Batissimo will talk to you and let you know where you at. There's the bot. The bot is here. Nice to see you as well. This is awesome. Happy New Year to everyone. Thank you for spending some time here on the planet. I've been out of commission, not out of commission, but MIA, missing in action for a little bit. Not anything going on crazy or anything, just taking a break after the new year, making sure I'm getting the year off to the start that I want. So took a little time away from YT for a bit, but I'm back officially, I guess you could say. It's only been like 2 weeks or whatever, so no big deal. But I'm happy I'm back and seeing you guys. I've been well. How are you doing? So good to see you here. on the planet. We also have Illusions X9. Welcome in, family. How are you doing? Thank you so much as you come in for hitting that thumbs up, guys. Nightbots letting you know. Batissimo letting you know. And in the new year, look at that. 2 bots in the house and they're getting along. And not trying to throw nobody out, so I'm going to keep an eye on Nightbot, though, because it tends not to be on his best behavior. And it starts, like, acting a little interesting and all that. So we'll see if I have to put Nightbot in timeout or not. So welcome in, guys. Enjoy. If there's folks here that you have not met up, please do so. And continue to expand your creator community. Batissimo is welcoming everyone in. And if you want to know your rank at any time, please do type in !rank. And thank you guys in advance for hitting that thumbs up so more awesome creators can come on into the planet, onto the planet, into the room with us and have fun. We've got 7 awesome channels in the house already. We're 6 minutes in. Thank you again. Brady TV is in the house. Welcome in, family. Marcos, Happy New Year. Congrats on monetization. Marcos, my brother from another mother, is in the house. What is going on? How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Snacky Yak, Snacky, Nakey or Nacky? Snacky Nacky. What's snack-a-lacking? What's crack-a-lacking? Welcome on into the planet, onto the planet. What is going on? Thank you for being a visionary today and hanging with your fellow visionaries, and we're creating the life we want outside of YT, the community that we want inside YT. Thank you so much for being on the planet, and as you come in, do hit that thumbs up, guys. I'm happy to be back. It's been a little bit since I've been here. I was looking at other people's streams and all of that, and I was like, it's just like being at home. Welcome back. It's awesome. I wasn't going that long. Maybe it felt longer to some than it might have felt to me. But, you know, I'm happy to be interacting with you guys and back here on the planet. I hope everyone is doing awesome. Awesome. I miss you guys too. So happy to be back and hanging out with you guys. Lele and Jackie, welcome in. What is going on, family? How are you guys doing? Sorry, condolences on your loss. That is very tough, especially when it's a little one, a precious little one. So my heart goes out to you guys, and peace and blessings to you in this time. Good to see you guys. Marcos in the house. Monetization Nation. Marcos is. I hope to be there one day. I'm not, gonna forecast when that will be, but I know it'll be soon. With you guys' help and support, I'm on my way. So thank you again for being here and showing love and sharing love and being in my family, my awesome visionaries. You guys are super awesome. And so Batissimo and Nightbot are sending out messages. So if you guys haven't visited my website and you would like to, please go ahead and do so. And just like that, for stepping in the building, Lele and Jackie have advanced to level 2. So I think Batissimo is working somewhat, guys. It was acting really weird, especially in the first of the year streams that I had. There were silent streams, but it wasn't responding at all to my commands or other folks that were in the stream. So now it is. So hopefully it is working just fine now. So that's always fun with technology. You think you have something down, you know how it's gonna work, but then it decides to spaz out whenever it wants to, and then there you have it. So, but it's working tonight. So there we go. And again, guys, if I don't get to your message right off, StreamYard, which is what I'm using to stream to you guys, does have a delay and when it posts messages. So I see Snacky's message, how is everybody doing tonight? Now it didn't just pop up till just now. So it's kind of like, what? Why is it so slow? So that's one of the drawbacks of StreamYard. But other than that, I like it a lot. Think Dragon, what's going on, my brother? Thank you so much for coming in, being on the planet today. Guys, if y'all have not grab up everyone you see here. Please do so as they come in. This is my family. I vouch for everybody in here being very supportive, drama-free, just lovely folks to have in your YT family. So please make sure you do so. Vern, I'm doing well. How are you doing? So good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Snacky Nakey is in at level 2. So y'all are like jumping by leaps and bounds, advancing according to Batissimo. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you so much for being on the planet today. As you come in, please show some love and hit that thumbs up. And if you see any folks that you have not seen before, please do show some love to their channels, their homes. Awesome, D family, my cousin in real life. She's in traffic, but she made it here. Thank you so much, and be careful, cuz. Yeah, no, I love you being here. Just want to make sure you'll be safe out there while you're making your way around the city. Excellent. I do have a second channel, guys, and I'm going to be posting regular content there on a regular basis. I posted 2 videos this week, in fact, on Absolute Venus. So if you guys have not been over to Absolute Venus, that is the name, and you'll get a 2 for I will join your family twice, once as Absolute Venus and once as Venus Eats. So thank you in advance for showing me some love over there on that channel as well. And I'm close to 1,000, well, not close, but getting there to 1,000 subscribers on that channel. I have 770 subscribers on that channel as well. So please do show Absolute Venus some love. We got 8 channels in the house on this awesome Rockin' Friday. Y'all can spend y'all Friday night anywhere, but you decided to stop in and have some fun with me on the planet and your fellow creators. Thank you so much for being here. Yes, definitely. Think Dragon is one of the first live streams that I was in when I started 5 months ago on this channel. Always lots of energy. He's the realest you're gonna get. So definitely make sure that you get over to his channel, show us some love, get in those live streams. You won't be disappointed. Excellent. Welcome in, everybody. Star Apple, how are you? So happy that you're here. Welcome in, welcome in. Really appreciate you guys being here. How's everyone's week been so far? How's everyone's new year been so far? I mean, time is like super duper flying around here. Seems like it was just New Year's Day, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. Now it's almost February 1st. I'm like, wow, time is super zooming by us. So hopefully the new year has brought some awesomeness to you already. And if it hasn't just yet, it's in store for you. And yes, it's morning where Star Apple is. Good morning to you. Thank you so much for being on the planet today. And for those, which all of you are probably subscribed to Venus Eats, but for anyone that is not, please do subscribe. Thank you so much, Vern. I appreciate that. Awesome, awesome. Yes, please be kind. Hit the thumbs up if you have not already. Excellent. Good to see you guys. It does kind of feel like forever since I've been here. And then when I was looking at the time that I set to go live, it's only 6 p.m. here, Pacific time. So I was like, okay, that's a good time of night for my Midwest and East Coast folks. So then I was like, but can I make it? I started dozing off like at 5:30, and I'm like, it's been a while since I've been on the YT grind, so I gotta wake back up, give my second win. It's a Friday night. Don't be a poop butt and come on this thing. Thank you. Better late than never. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Awesome. Wow, how are you? Welcome in. So good to see you. Please hit the thumbs up if you haven't already. And again, if you see folks here that you have not met up, please do. I'm doing well. How's everything going with you? Seven awesome creators here on the planet, guys. So please make sure you know everyone that you see so we can continue to grow together. Did you? Damien. How are you? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Yes, that was an interesting video. I premiered it yesterday, or was it the day before? But in the premiere, it was funny because we were all watching it, and I had obviously seen it before because I was doing the reactions to it, but it was funny to see it again and you guys interact or give your reaction to my reactions and stuff. It was interesting and funny at times, so I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thank you for being here. So what are you guys up to this weekend? I'm gonna be chilling this weekend because I was like, the new year has gotten off to a fast start. So I'm definitely going to give myself some R&R, some rest time, and slow down from running around so much these past couple of weeks. So I'm chilling for sure. Everybody is advancing to level 2. I'm gonna look up Bartissimo in 1 second. I'm just gonna share out the live again right quick. And then I'm gonna put the standings up because it's so funny. It's like everybody is leveling up super fast. Exactly. 1 sec, guys. I'm just sharing it out. So I'm not looking at the chat right at this moment. Okay, cool. Here we go. Awesome, awesome. Okay, yeah, it's 2 a.m. where you are. Thank you so much for stopping in. I really appreciate you. Awesome. Thank you so much, Star Apple. I will definitely do the same when I get back on to my other side. It's so funny in YouTube. You got to log in as one and do your stuff on this channel and then log in on the other side, so I definitely will do that after the stream. Thank you. Excellent. Yes, do like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And everybody is leveling up. So yeah, let me take a look at Batissimo now. I'm a little hesitant to go over there and even look for fear that the thing shut down again and not work properly. But we'll see. Let's see. Let's log in and see what the standings are. You too, D family. Thank you so much for being here. And then you in traffic and everything. I'm like, I feel guilty. Like, don't, it's okay. Just be careful, be careful. Awesome. Let me see. Then, so now that I'm paying for Batissimo, guys, it's giving me like other stats and stuff. So I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about. Because I'm like, what does this mean? Go to the leaderboard. That's so funny. So, guys, the other thing is that Nightbot is probably going to be first forever because it's always in, well, not always. I could disable Nightbot, but right now it's in first place. So I'm going to share my screen and show you guys what I'm talking about. It's so funny. So let me show you guys the leaderboard. Okay, so here's the leaderboard, and it has Nightbot on level 4, then me, then Nikki, Vern, Val, Star Apple, Snacky, Marcos, Lele, SJ. Like everybody leveled up to level 2, like just by being in the stream tonight, which was kind of quick because it usually doesn't do that like that. And then you have all these other folks that have been here before, but have, you know, not had a chance to be here since the new year. So we'll see how this goes, but it's an interesting leaderboard for sure. So that's the leaderboard for now. Oh, okay, you're in now. Okay, good. I know you out and about. Yes, I'm totally lucky because today, y'all, it was like upper 60s or something like that. I had to take on the jacket I had on off as I was riding around in the car. It was so nice and warm today. So, yep, you taking one for the team, Damien, because I'm not missing Chi-Town weather at this point in January, because I know it could be brutally cold, snowstorm, blizzard, Siberia, all that right now. So my blessings to you as you guys endure that, because I'm not excited. Okay, Vern. It's okay, D family, because right now you're probably gonna bypass a couple people in a few minutes because they came in to say hi. So at the most right now we've had 7 folks in here, but some maybe still playing me in the background or not. So you're gonna spring up to the top pretty quick. Happy Friday, everybody. So if you know your days of the week, you know Friday is Venus Day, my favorite day of the week, almost. So if I don't have to work on Fridays, then it will be my favorite day of the week, but then Saturday. So from Sunday to Saturday, it is Sunday, so sun, Sunday. Monday is Moon Day. Tuesday is Mars Day. Wednesday is Mercury Day. Thursday is Taurus Day. Friday is Venus Day. Saturday is Saturn Day. So those are your days of the week, the planetary days of the week, guys. Me neither. Nope, nope, nope. Chicago, it could be very brutal this time of year for sure in terms of weather. Yep, everything's good here. I was just taking a little hiatus from YT in the new year, just taking some time away, getting things lined up outside of YT and all that, enjoying some time. So it's been good. I'm all good. How are you guys doing? Good. It's not that much snow. Okay, cool. So it won't stick around for very long. That's cool. That's good because I remember the shoveling days, the trekking through the snow days, the slushy cold days, and it wasn't any fun. So I'm glad you guys didn't get too much snow. Cold and foggy, yeah. That's one thing I haven't seen much of here, probably because it's the desert, is a lot of rain. I know that in the past year or so, it's been unseasonably wet here, so more rainy days than usual. But for the most part, it's mostly sunny days here, so that's definitely a pick me up. Thank you. I'm glad I'm back as well to hang out with you guys on here. And there you go, D family. You'll probably be leveling up a couple more levels as well before it's all said and done this evening. Because I will be on for probably another hour or so and then see what the fam want to do Friday night wise. We were out and about a little bit earlier, but partly sunny, yeah, definitely. Rainy with partly sunny, yeah. So it hasn't been too bad here. It's definitely a welcome change from what I'm used to dealing with this time of year weather-wise. And then we have the pool out back, and so it goes through its little cycles and stuff. And for a couple of weeks there, it went through an anti-freezing cycle. I guess it runs during the night, so when the temperatures get below a certain point to make sure the mechanics of the pool is good. So it hasn't had to do that in a couple of weeks or whatever. And so as it was filtering itself today, the crystal blue water was moving through there, so it was very tranquil. I'm not looking forward to summer here because it gets super hot, but for it to be consistently in the 70s and maybe low 80s is good. So it's been pretty mild here, which I enjoy. 5 awesome creators in the house, guys. Make sure that you get over to each other's channels and support if you have not already. Oh, you're still here. Thank you so much, Val. And it's 2 a.m. there, so I understand if you need to get some rest. Yes, definitely. When we moved here, it was in July, and so the temperatures then was like triple digits, like 103, 106, 107, that sort of thing, like radio station numbers. So I was like, okay, no. And then before we moved here, like I was seeing vlogs, videos of people saying that at some points in time they have to use oven mitts to open their car doors. I was like, they're exaggerating. But I had an instance where I didn't want to touch my steering wheel or the door to get in because it was super hot. Plus I have leather interior, so it was a lot. So this summer, before we get to the summer hot weather, I'm probably going to have to tint my windows, which I never saw a function for that where I was before, because I was just like, people do that because they want to look cool or whatever. But I see what the necessity is now. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to get tinted windows, get seat covers, get a steering wheel cover, all that kind of stuff. Is so hot. most of the time the car will be garaged, but when we're out at, shopping centers or whatever, you just parking out in the open in the sun. We already have the sunscreen visor thing and all that to cover the window, front window and all that, but gonna need to do more than that because it's super hot. Cold in the UK where you are, yeah. Time to sleep. Okay, thank you, Val. Thank you so much for being on the planet today. I know. I think the hottest day that I realized it was that hot was probably 110, 112, something like that here this summer. And I think that happened in August, August time frame. So I was like, oh no, I'm not ready for that. See, you leveled up to level 2 already. So you're probably about to take over if you speak in the chat more than Nightbot is doing. You're probably going to get up there pretty fast. Let me refresh so you can see where you are. So, yeah, you're moving up 91 experience points. So you're about to level up to level 3 in like less than 5 minutes. I know when I first came here, within the first couple of weeks, I tanned. And so I'm a little lighter now, but not as pale as I would have been if I was in Chicago. 7 awesome creators in the house. Thank you guys so much as you come in for hitting that thumbs up. We got Natural Recia in the house. Thank you so much, sis. We just talked about Chi-Town and the weather there and the fact that I don't necessarily miss the cold winters, but it can be charming, definitely around the holidays. Thank you so much for being on the planet today. So good to see you. CD family, moved up to level 3 already. So you're about to be at the top. We also got Gavin in the house. Gavin Young, welcome in, bro. How are you doing? Yes, I've been away for a couple of weeks, guys. Nothing major, no crisis, no nothing like that. Just taking a little bit of a hiatus from YT in the new year. So glad to see you guys. So glad you're on the planet. Thank you for spending some time on your awesome Friday with me. Really appreciate you guys. I hope that you're having the most wonderful new year so far. Awesome. Yep, you jumping up there quick too. Here goes Nightbot with the reprimands. I'm about to disable him since Batissimo is working well. So give me a second, guys, because I can't have Nightbot bothering you guys and nobody's doing anything. So he got to go right now. So he will be gone in a couple seconds, guys. Sorry about that, Nikki. My bad. Nightbot is being bad. So hopefully he won't bother anybody anymore because he should be gone from the chat now. It's crazy. You got to get rid of your bot moderator because it's being silly. Awesome. Yeah, the winters, that could be very brutal, especially January, February. I never really went out on New Year's Eve because it would always be so freaking frozen. I was like, I'm not going out. So yeah, I remember how that could be. Yeah, sorry, Nightbot is annoying, so it's out of here. I will only use it for what I guess its name is intended is at night when you don't have your awesome moderators there, a human being to moderate the chat. You need the bot to moderate, and so he's set to be annoying. The annoying levels that you can't turn down, I don't think. I tried to tweak certain things so it wasn't that obnoxious, but it still does stuff that I'm like, what was that about? Oh, okay, cool. D family. So you let me know when you guys are headed this way. Excellent, folks leveling up, hanging out. We got 7 awesome creators, guys. So if you see folks in here you have not met us, please do. But y'all like my regulars, my regular fam in the house. So I'm sure everyone has everyone else. Yeah, I know. But I'm like, come on, Nightbot, now. Be nice now, because she didn't even do anything that anybody would probably consider being putting 2 thumbs up, which I ask y'all to do all the time, especially when we're doing trivia. And it's like, stop with the excessive emotes. Like, go away, like, why you acting like somebody's bratty brother or sister, sibling, or something like that. Goofiness. He's out of here. Yeah, way too harsh. Like, what is on Nightbot's bird? He didn't have a happy Friday. Welcome in, guys. As you come in, please do hit that thumbs up. I saw 9 folks, and now we're the awesome 6 that we had before. But as you come in, if you have not already, please do hit that thumbs up. Right? Nightbot. Here, take a sip. You need something, because it's ridiculous. That's why I hesitated in getting Nightbot early on, because I was like in other people's streams and it was doing that. Now, luckily, it never timed me out, but it was just excessive with the timeouts. And I'm like, what is your problem right now? So let me put myself back on the screen. Maybe that's why the 3 folks that had come in right quick left right back out. Like, is anybody there? Is she there? Excellent. We've got 8 awesome creators in the house, guys. We're 37 minutes in. Thank you guys so much for being here, being on the planet, meeting each other up. It is awesome as always. I want to go see that. I haven't seen it. Have you seen it, Gavin? You're going to go see it? You have to let us know how it is. No spoilers, of course. I really want to go see it. My son too wants to go see it. So we'll probably see it soon. Yeah, I hope so too. We don't want it to be a letdown, especially if it might be the last one they do. You want it to go out with the quality that we're used to. So you gotta let us know what you thought when you get a chance to see it. Awesome. Yeah, that should be really fun. Gavin, moving on up. Oh, cool. I didn't even check for that. Here in Vegas, I would think they would sell alcoholic beverages of some kind in the movie theater. That's cool. So you could chill and watch your favorite movie or new movies and stuff. Yeah, I'm not a fan of sequels either. I always think, like, especially the classic, like if it was a really good first movie, it's kind of like, don't be messing it up now. So we shall see. Now, my husband has watched the Matrix trilogy like 75 times. Sci-fi, I don't get that into sci-fi. So good question, guys, for the 6 folks that are in here. What's your favorite movie genre? Is it comedy, horror, action? I don't know. Thrillers, mysteries, dramas? What is your favorite stuff? to watch. I think mine is, I don't even know what you would call it. It's like dramas, I guess, but not like psychological thriller, murderous stuff, but serious stuff like witty, well written things, I guess. Yeah, The Matrix was all right for you. Yeah. Oh, that's hilarious. People had coolers like, I got that. What you need? What you need? Okay, you like comedy and action films. Awesome. I love comedies. I love dramas. Like whatever you would describe, like Malcolm X and Mo Better Blues. What is that? It's like a drama, but not like that kind of murder. But I actually do kind of like um dramas that have some sort of mystery to it, like Usual Suspects, like Kaiser Soze being, revealed at the end, that sort of thing. Hopefully, I'm not spoiling that for anybody because that's a pretty much classic movie. So if you haven't seen it, just act like I didn't say anything. D Family likes dramas. Oh yeah, that's a good one too. The movies that are based on true events for sure. Anything but chick flicks, Damien is like, you're not gonna get me. You're not gonna get me going to no girly movies. That's my husband too. He's like, no, I'm not going to no chick flick. So can't never get him to go see any, but he probably wouldn't be any fun anyway. So he'll probably agree with you, Damien, like, nah. Okay, you like the Wayans brothers, yeah. They do have some funny stuff in that. I like the parodies that they do, the parody like movies, because the same weird, crazy thoughts that you probably would think of the movie that they're parodying it, that's what they bring out in their movie, so it's really funny. Okay, D fam. I'm not an avid reader of books, so like books or movies that's based off of books and stuff, I can't really critique them really well if the movie was decent to me. Like some people will say, well, I didn't like that because it wasn't realistic to how the book described it and stuff like that. So I can't, criticize it on that level. But sometimes some movies probably don't live up to how fantastical they should be because of how the book described the characters and your own imagination um, envision the characters and the scenery and stuff like that. So Twilight sucks. That's the other thing. My husband, he loves vampire movies, not Twilight, but like Anne Rice based books. So like Interview with the Vampire, Vampire Lestat, and stuff like that. He likes that kind of thing. And so then when the genre kind of got at the height of popularity, like with Twilight and stuff like that, he couldn't stand that stuff. Like he likes Blade, the Wesley Snipes, Blade movies that's based off, I guess it was a comic book, Blade. But yeah, he likes stuff like that. And now you have like the influx of zombie movies and Walking Dead and all this kind of stuff. So that's his genre. I can't do it with the horror movies. They I don't know. They freak me out. I'm a fraidy cat. King Live, welcome in the house. Thank you so much for being on the planet. As you come in, please do hit that thumbs up, guys, if you have not already. We have 9 awesome creators on the planet today. We're rocking. We're talking about movies. Gavin kicked us off with Bad Boys. He's going to see it tonight and gonna let us know what he thinks about it. And we're talking about our favorite movie genres in general, what movies we like, which movies we thought sucked, we're movie lovers up in here, but we all have our own preferences. So, King Live, if you want to join in the conversation and let us know what your favorite movies are or the genre of movies that you like, please do. Yeah, I really like Blade. I like the action of it, but then it has kind of that dark, you know, you entering another realm and him being half vampire, half not, or whatever, and fighting a battle against good with good and evil and all of that. That's always kind of an epic thing and fantastical and exciting. So I liked the Blade films as well. Awesome. Welcome in. Mrs. Diaz, what is going on, girl? How are you doing, honey? So good to see you. Hope you're having an awesome, you and your family, awesome 2020 so far. Thank you so much for being on the planet. Yeah, 1 and 2. Blade 3, you didn't like? No, you think they should have stopped at 1 and 2. That's the thing, because me and D-Fam was saying that we don't necessarily like sequels. Like, quit while you ahead with that and stop trying to do more and more and more, especially if the recipe you have for the next one is not as good as the other ones. So, and then like he's seen all of the Lord of the Rings movies, but I only seen like the first one, I think. I haven't seen the rest of them. I don't even know how many there are. That's also why I'm probably not a good Star Wars fan candidate, because I've seen the ones that were out when I was a kid halfway, but I was never like a super Star Wars fan. So looking at the prequels and then fitting them all in order and all that kind of stuff, I couldn't tell you where to start. So if we have any Star Wars fans in here, y'all have to educate me on that whole thing, because I kind of missed out on it. Good. I'm glad you're doing well. I've been doing well as well. I took a little bit of a break, probably like 2 weeks, 3 weeks from YT, just to enjoy the new year, recoup, take a breather, and I'm back on this thing and enjoying time with you guys. Thank you so much for being on the planet. We got 8 awesome creators here, guys. So if you see faces that you have not met up before, please do get over to each other's channels, show some love, continue to expand as we kick off this 2020, and we're almost in February already. Can y'all believe it? It seems like we just started and it's January, and you know, time is moving, but it just flew by, and now we're almost in February in a week or so. So awesome. Thank you, Vern. And with that, as you step back in the building, you leveled up to level 3. Thank you guys for hanging out, rocking with me on this awesome Friday. Yes, definitely. Just to recharge, refocus, especially for my channel, because I'm putting content on both this channel and my Absolute Venus channel and growing them as I can, not at the same pace exactly as one another, but just making sure that I keep my audiences engaged on both of my channels. Mongo, what's going on? How you doing? Welcome in. As you come in, please do hit that thumbs up. We're 48 minutes in, and I'll be here for another 45 minutes or so, rocking with you guys. So please make sure, if you have not already, met up the awesome folks in here, as well as yourself. Excellent. We were talking about movies, so what our favorite genres are, and I was saying comedy and drama, some sci-fi, but I'm more comedy drama fan than sci-fi, but I do like the Blade series and the Matrix to a certain extent, but I can't necessarily find myself getting into the movies that have a bunch of sequels to them, because I hardly watch like the first movie and then I have to like build on the next one and the next one, so I'm not a good sci-fi fan for that reason. Thank you, Natural, for still being in the house. Thank you. Welcome in, guys. Verna's and, well, me, but Verna's almost on level 4. She is moving. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna go get me some water, so I'll be right back. Awesome. Okay, thank you, D fam. Give me some water. Stay hydrated. Did you? What's in it? What did you make? Seven awesome creators on the planet, guys. Thank you so much. As you come in, please do hit that thumbs up. Earlier, my husband's son and I, we had gyros. Gyro. Oh yeah, pork and beans and hamburgers. That's some good eating right there. You know, I'm poor about that. Yum. It's like I want to have a barbecue all of a sudden. I want some beans and burger. Be the difference. Welcome in. How are you doing, sis? I hope you're having an awesome 2020. Welcome in. Thank you so much as you come in for hitting that thumbs up. And we were talking movies. Now we're talking food. My favorite subject. How are you doing today? Time is moving on up. This water, ice cold water. I have to get it out of the case that hasn't been refrigerated because I have old people teeth now. Yeah, sometimes there's water when it's too cold. Oh, my teeth. Treasure, what is going on, girly girl? How are you? Welcome in, welcome in. We got 8 awesome creators, including yourself, here in the building on this awesome Friday. Thank you so much for being on the planet. All the lovely ladies in the house tonight. I know, right? I was like, burger, yummy. I made a burger last night, and on my son's burger, I put bacon, cheese, obviously, American cheese, bacon, and then a fried egg. And I love fried eggs on my burgers now, but high cholesterol, I can't do that often. But when I can, it is good. Jack Dawson, what's going on, brother? So good to see you. Welcome in. How are you doing? Thank you so much for being in the house today. Some awesome creators here. So if you see anyone that you have not met up before, please do so, my friend. Thank you for being on the planet. Doing well. It was just taking a little bit of time from YT, just starting off my new year and lining everything up and all that. So enjoying it so far. Time is super flying. We're almost in February. Thank you for being here. Good to see you. Yes, definitely. As you come in, guys, thank you so much for hitting that thumb, showing some love, spending a little bit of time on the planet as well. You guys are really helping me get there to the 4K. I'm about same as a couple weeks ago, 2,500 hours. So I'm gonna keep rocking and rolling until I get to that 4,000, get in monetization range, and then let it rip on my way till I get over 4,000 hours, and then apply for monetization. So maybe another month and a half, 2 months, whatever it is. I thank all of you for helping me on my YT journey. Vern is now in second place. Awesome, awesome. And she'll probably overtake Nightbot soon on level 4. Oh wow, did you scarf it down, Vern? He's like, yeah, I'm eating up in here. You should do mukbangs on your channel, Vern. We want to see you eat the burger. Awesome. So yeah, I had a burger yesterday and gyro today, so I gotta eat healthier. Maybe I'll have a salad for dinner tomorrow. Well, I hope so. It obviously definitely depends on how fast I put up content or have live streams. So I'm gonna get back in the groove with my regular streams. We'll see how I do. I want to do more streams out of the house too, or vlogs or something like that, because it was so warm and nice today. I had to like take my jacket off as I was traveling today because it was in the upper 60s, I think. But you know, sometimes when the sun is on you, it's just warmer. So it was an awesome sunny day today. Love it, love it. Oh, guys, so this weekend too, I have to do my taxes because I finally got my W-2s and stuff. So I have to do my taxes. But it was funny because y'all hear me talk about merch by Amazon every now and then, and it doesn't dawn on you until it's after the end of the year and you get the W-2 from Amazon, how much money I made from Amazon last year. So I made about $9,000, almost $10,000 from Amazon. I didn't realize it. And when you do merch by Amazon, you're like essentially an independent contractor or whatever. And so you don't pay taxes on that money yet. And so I'm like, oh, okay, that's a lot more than what I made the first year. I made like $2,000, so $2,000 versus $10,000 is a lot, and not to have any withholding from that yet. I'm gonna see what it looks like on my taxes. This might be the first time in history I have to pay taxes or pay instead of get a refund. So we'll see, but. There are business expenses associated with that and with YouTube and, the other work that I do. So I have some write-offs that'll probably offset some of that, a good portion of it. So we'll see. We shall see. But tax season is not my favorite season, but I always happen to get a decent refund. And now that I live in Nevada, there's no state taxes. So that was a huge savings this year. So it kind of balances out. Yep, 1099. 1099 is always fun. What would you recommend for Facebook business pages? So in terms of what do you need a recommendation on? In terms of designer, like, should you put one up? I think you should. Like everywhere or for any business endeavor that I have, I definitely have social media pages associated with it. So whether it's Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, I have a Facebook business page for Absolute Venus. And then when I was doing the shirts, my t-shirts, well, I guess my t-shirts are under Absolute Venus. So that's the business page that I have on Amazon. I also have an Absolute Venus LinkedIn page as well. So I recommend it because however your business is going to grow, you want to make sure that in any public forum, social media type forum, that you've already at least claimed your name there. So whether it's on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, whatever it is, I think, yeah, definitely. Me too. So I have clients of mine that I do social media consulting, business development consulting for. So I got a 1099 for that. I got a 1099 for Facebook or Amazon. Then I have one for, I probably will have one that I can print off. They probably won't mail it to me for Teespring, Etsy. I got, stuff coming in from all over the place. So I gotta total it all up as my income and stuff. But it's a gift. It's a gift and a curse sometimes because you're worried about how to do the taxes surrounding it. But you could think of it this way. Would you rather, so all of that combined, I probably made an extra $15,000. So you have to think of it like, would you want to have the $15,000 have to pay a little bit on that, or not have $15,000 and not have to pay anything on it. So I just have to keep reminding myself and look at it that way. Yeah, this was a good amount, so I'm blessed to have that. And I was just as you make it each month, you just don't think of it cumulatively over 12 months. I was like, dang, I made that much. That's awesome. Very cool. So if you guys are interested in merch by Amazon, I tell everybody if you got a creative bone in your body any kind of way, or come up with witty sayings, or think of t-shirts that you would like to wear that you don't see in the marketplace that you can buy, make it and put it on merch by Amazon and make you some money, because chances are there's somebody else that wants the shirt too. Perfect example. In the African American community, especially those that are spiritual, go to church on a regular basis, people say, look at God all the time, right? Look at God. And so like a year and a half, I looked on the USPTO, so that's the government trademark database, of where you look things up before you put them on Amazon, because if they're trademarked already, you can't put them on Amazon. So I look up Look at God, and nobody had trademarked it, so I put up Look at God shirts. They sell on a regular basis or whatever, but now somebody did trademark the name, so I took my shirts down. But you would be surprised what sayings people say all the time, and probably would want shirts about that are not trademarked, that you can make some serious money off of before it gets trademarked. Or you can, venture to trademark it yourself if there's something you want to invest in and you want to protect it, like as your brand and stuff, and you can make some decent money off of that. So even though I sell shirts on there and get a royalty of like between $5 and $10 a pop, I made almost $10,000 over 12 months from doing it. So again, merch by Amazon, guys. If you're interested in that, just go merch.amazon.com, take a look, sign up, you get approved, and you start putting up shirts. I have one, but having a hard time setting up the shop now. Oh, that allows people to click on it. Yeah, Facebook is kind of iffy. I didn't utilize it for an e-commerce site, so I'm not the best to ask about how to optimize it, but it's definitely good that you're going down that path to get to work it out the kinks. I wonder if there is, I'm sure there are some YouTube videos that can help you through that, but I wish Facebook would have, kind of like YouTube has the YouTube Academy. I wish Facebook had the same thing, so that you can just easily refer to videos over there and learn how to set things up. I would probably have do more with my business page that I have over there if they did. Insurance investigator and housing discrimination. That's excellent. See, if y'all ever need some advice on that, Vern is the person that's so interesting. The various different things that we're all into here, even though we're coming together as creators in general, how diverse our backgrounds are and how we can help each other through things. So that is awesome. Jay Vengeance is in the house. What's going on, bro? My MC family, what's up? How are you? Welcome in, welcome in. We got 10 awesome creators on the planet, guys. If you have not met up everybody, please do. And thank you as you come in for hitting that thumbs up. We're talking about taxes. We're talking about businesses, our side hustles, our quest to become independently wealthy. Everybody here is multi-talented, so definitely do make sure you become acquainted and continue to expand your YT community. Definitely, yes. Any way you can expand your brand, your reach on YouTube and outside of YouTube, definitely do so. I'm a little bit behind on the comments, guys. Thank you for hanging with me. You do. Okay. Well, I know it's a good thing a good problem to deal with, but you kind of like, okay, how much the government gonna hit me up for right now? I want to keep my money now. I have a design, but you can't draw. Yeah, that's the one thing because you can find on Fiverr. I'm not sure you're probably familiar with it, but people have been able to find folks that will do hand drawn designs and things for them for like $10 a design or even cheaper. Sometimes I hear, but I don't know if that's through Fiverr or not. But you probably could find. And then some people use local students at their local art schools and stuff like that that would just want to do it for the experience and would charge so much as a traditional sketch artist and stuff like that. But that's the thing. I can't draw at all, so I focus on, you know, shirts that contain mostly text or have simplistic design that I can manage to do through my graphic design experience, stuff like that. So I understand the challenge for sure. Kingdom Boy, welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing? Okay, before your friend's party, thank you for checking in. Thank you for being on the planet. If you are new here, please do hit the thumbs up and hit my red button, the red button and turn it to gray so we can say family. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll do the same on my end. See there you go, Vern. Jay, vengeance can draw, so there you go. Never know. JB, welcome in. How are you doing? I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful 2020. 7 awesome creators in the house, including you. Thank you so much for being here. Now, please do meet folks up if you are seeing anyone that you haven't met up before. Gorilla Bear Tech, welcome in. What is going on? How are you doing on this awesome Friday? Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, definitely do, guys. If there's any way that I can help and share things that I've been exposed to that's helping me make me money, I will definitely let you know. So Merch by Amazon is definitely one of those places. And then from me doing t-shirts on there, I've done shirts on Teespring, Redbubble, Etsy. My Etsy store does a couple sales a month. I am okay with that though because the customers that are on Etsy are high. I shouldn't say it, but they're more high maintenance in general. And so if you have a shirt up, they'll be like, reach out to you and say, I like the shirt, but can you do this to the design, that to the design, put it on this type of shirt versus that type of shirt and all this kind of stuff? Or do you have extra small, like special sizing that generally a store or Amazon wouldn't have, but because they see it as a place that's like where there's artisans and artists custom making things, that they have the leeway in requesting that stuff, even for things as simple as t-shirts. So I am thankful for the sales that I make on Etsy, but it takes a lot of work. Whereas on Amazon, you put your design up, Amazon prints it, fulfills it, sends it out. Any returns go back to Amazon. You don't have to deal with customer service, but on Etsy you do. So you make more in royalties on Etsy, but then you got the added challenge on your time of dealing with customers. So it's just a trade-off there. Okay, cool. You've been looking, yeah. Okay. Oh, awesome. Election judge. Okay, cool. You're training to be an election judge. Awesome. I'm doing well, Gorilla Bear Tech. How are you doing? Thank you so much for being here. Okay, cool. That's cool. I've always seen, some people in my neighborhood, in my community, they're election judges as well. I wonder how that process goes from the training to, being there on the day, on that most important day. Yes, I have heard of spread shirt. I do have some of my best selling products on Amazon on Spreadshirt, but I haven't made any money on Spreadshirt yet. I haven't gotten one one order from there, and my items have been up there for at least a year. So Spreadshirt might work well for some, but for me, I haven't seen any sales there. On Teespring, I have sold maybe a handful of shirts. And I got on Teespring before I got on Merch by Amazon, and I was on there for a couple months before I maybe a couple weeks rather, before I got approved on Merch by Amazon. And back then, you needed a minimum before they would start printing the shirts. Then shortly after that, they say have a minimum threshold of one, and then they'll print the shirt or whatever. But most of the people that I was interacting with on social media didn't really know about Teespring, and so they would rather purchase things directly with you if they could, or on Amazon. So I didn't really make too many sales on Teespring. But I have stuff up there. But the thing about Teespring was that if you have shirts that are starting to sell and become popular, there are so many copycats out there that will take your design, not do a good job of copying it, by the way, and then lower the price on it so they could essentially sell your design for less money. And so that was getting on my nerves to have to keep going back through my portfolio of designs and make sure nobody copycatted it. And then if they did, send an email message to Teespring to get them to take it down and stuff. And Teespring is cool about it. They'll get it taken down pretty quickly. But who wants to do that? Let's say you start out, you have 5 shirts up there. Yeah, you could follow behind it and see if you got copycats on those 5 shirts. But on Amazon, I have almost 1,500 shirts up. It's not manageable for me to keep having to go back and make sure nobody's copycatting my design. So it's just a trade-off, but it is, for what it is, Teespring is really good for you to be able to essentially have no barrier to entry. Put what you want up there. Have a link where people can come order your stuff, and you don't have to worry about fulfillment. So it is good that way. I just find you have to have a strong social media campaign for you to get traction and people to buy your stuff that way from Teespring. Now, Amazon already has its own audience, and if you can get your products ranked on the first page of what people are looking for, chances are you're going to make some good sales. Because I don't upload as much as I should or used to, because I have a threshold to be able to have 4,000 designs up at this point. I only have about 1,500 or less up. At some point, I did have 2,500, but as they don't sell, then they start dropping off, and you just have to replenish it with more, that sort of thing. So I don't know. It's definitely a trade-off depending on what your goal is, what your audience is. If you already have people looking for your products, then you're good to go with an Etsy or Teespring. But if you don't kind of have that following for your designs, then you definitely want to try to get on Amazon, because they already have people shopping there. Millions and millions of people, I should say, per week probably shopping on that thing, if not billions. So that's the way to go. But you do get less royalty. So for instance, on a $19.99 shirt, you get about $5 from that sale. But again, that's because Amazon is keeping the inventory of shirts, printing the shirt out for you, sending it out to the customer, If there was any returns, they deal with that, all that stuff. So that's why you only get $5 of the $19, $20 or whatever. But it's fine. And you can make some real legit money. So that's my commercial for e-commerce, t-shirt business, all that stuff. If you want to create shirts in that print-on-demand environment versus investing in your own equipment and printing the shirts yourself and sending it out to your customers on your website, and having an e-commerce website that way. So thank you for stopping by, Kingdom Boy. Thank you so much. T Talks, welcome in. I'm just running my mouth. I know you've been in here for a little bit. Thank you so much for popping in, being on the planet. How are you doing today? Lauricia is up to level 4. Awesome. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Here's our Battissimo standing so far. We still got Nightbot in first place, but that's going to soon change. And so now that I am paying this $5 a month for Battissimo, it also shows you the hours that people spend in here. And then there's these things called gold frags that I think is more like for the gamer Twitch community, but I want to figure out how we use them here. But if you type in certain commands, like you could spend your gold frags to be entered in giveaways and all that stuff, but I don't have that kind of stuff set up yet on the channel, but I'm going to read further into that. Thank you, Val, for still being here. Really appreciate it. I'm going to look into that stuff so that maybe we could utilize those things too. Sipping water behind the scenes here. Awesome. And guys, if you ever want to know how long the stream has been up, how long I've been streaming, you can type in !uptime, and Battissimo will let you know. I think if it's acting right, it'll let you know how long I've been on. And that's for anybody that is utilizing Battissimo as their chat bot. And I think it might be the same command for Nightbot as well. If you ever want to know how long a person has been streaming and they have Battissimo or Nightbot, you can type in !uptime and it'll tell you how long a person's been on. And as you all know, you can type in !rank to know what your rank is in this stream. It's Nicolicious. Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. If you see a red button below me, please turn that to gray so we can stay family. I'll be sure to do the same after the stream as well. And as you come in, please do hit that thumbs up. Really appreciate you being here. We're talking about all kinds of lovely stuff. There's lots of lovely ladies here. So if you see faces here that you have not met up before, please do meet each other up. and continue to expand our awesome creative community in 2020. Thank you so much for being on the planet and being a visionary. And we create the life we want outside of YT and the awesome communities that we want on YT. So thank you so much for being here with us tonight. Did Bartissimo answer, you guys? See, this is when Bartissimo starts getting really weird. Now, watch it not want to answer because folks put in their commands. Maybe it's not responding to other people. Maybe it's just responding to me, or maybe it won't any longer because it's confused. So crazy. Like, it was just working a minute ago. Now it's all extra. Welcome, welcome. Thank you. I'll do the same. I will be sure to do the same after the stream. I really appreciate you being here. Uh-oh, Bartissimo is broken again. There we go. All the time. Well, it said something with my message, but now it's not, responding to our commands now. Bartissimo is strange. Hey, awesome creators here, guys. Thank you so much. And I'll be here for another 30 minutes. Thank you. I appreciate that. And since you're new here, it's Nicolicious. So if you want to tell us what your channel is about, you're welcome to do so. There goes Bartissimo with everybody's stuff, like way after We asked for it, so he's saying hi to Nicolicious too late, and then telling me what? Oh, my rank, because I asked for it way back then. And then he's telling um, T Talks how long I've been streaming, but that was a minute or so ago. So I've been streaming for an hour and 29 minutes now, and finally gave T Talks her rank. Like, Bautissimo, wake up. Are they? Yeah, I have two playlists. I have the playlist with all my live streams, and then the 20-hour playlist with the mixture of my like mukbangs and stuff like that. So I'm sure you've seen all that stuff. I'll put up a new couple videos the last couple of days. It was I think you were actually in that premiere of the people that were eating the ice ASMR videos. So you might be all caught up. I appreciate you. There's always Absolute Venus. If you want to help me with some hours over there, I only have 1,300 hours over there so far. At some point, I have more than the 4,000 hours, but you know, that's the older channel. So as the days go by, more and more hours drop off. But I'm doing regular content over there again now. So I will be ramping the hours up over there pretty soon too. But guys, yes, if you want to help in any way, running my playlist over here on Venus Eats, that would be great. And then I also have my Absolute Venus channel, guys. So maybe you want to show some love over there. I've got awesome stuff about merch by Amazon, my natural hair journey, my locks since the beginning. I've got music over there, stuff that I've created in my vinyl collection of albums, talking through music I love, all that kind of stuff. I got vegan food videos, recipes, food reviews, all kinds of stuff over there on Absolute Venus, my other channel. So, and then Bautissimo or Nightbot, whichever one was putting up my the link to my Absolute Venus channel, but it's basically youtube.com/user/Absolute Venus. Awesomeness. I think I will. I know that I'm going to be in team build with Geo, so I might go on after that. And then I gotta do my taxes and all that stuff. But yeah, I should be on tomorrow for a little bit. I just haven't scheduled it yet. I'm trying to figure out if I gotta do some ripping and running tomorrow. But after that, I will definitely carve out some time to get on and see you guys, rock with you guys on the planet some more. How about you, Vern? Did you go live today? Oh, okay. Thank you, T Talks, for inviting us, Nicolicious. She's a pleasure to have here as you are, as always. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. You guys are awesome. Awesome. I'll be on for another 20 minutes or so, guys. So definitely, if you haven't gotten a chance to meet everyone up, please do, because we want to stay an awesome, tight-knit family as we help each other through our YT journeys and continue to be supporters to one another. Because, you know, there could be some folks on this thing that ain't so supportive. So as long as we help each other and continue to support each other on YT and otherwise, because as we can see from the stream tonight, all the awesome things that folks do in their everyday lives that may be of help to us or avenues for us to venture into other things that we like, other things of interest. That's excellent. Oh, okay, yeah. So you're working hard for the money. You weren't able to go on today. I'm so glad that you stopped in and hung out with me after a long day. Oh, I meant to ask you guys. I forgot what the movie is called. Hold on one second. For those of you that have Netflix, have you seen that new Tyler Perry movie? It's featuring the woman that plays Hannah on the Have and the Have Nots. I watched it earlier this week, but it made me so mad. I was like, oh my goodness gracious, if that ever happened to me, I probably would do the same thing that she did. But the only thing about it is that I kind of knew that it would take the twist that it took early on, so it kind of spoiled it for me. So I don't know if y'all saw. Yes, A Fall from Grace. Yes, yes, yes. Y'all got it right off the bat. So yeah, I was watching it, but then I was like, anytime Felicia Rashad is in a movie, it's gonna be like super dramatic because I'm thinking of that because of the character that she played in Empire for the last couple of years, and I'm like, every time they have her in something, it's just not at face value. Like she's not playing a nice person. She's not playing Claire Huxtable. She doing something else. So I was kind of like, I don't know, like her being involved in the story, or she just gonna be the docile next door neighbor that you figure her to be or something else. And so for those that have not seen it, I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm just saying that pretty much early on in the movie I kind of figured that it was gonna be something like how it ended up being. Amen. Amen. Because I was like, the storylines, like, okay, so obviously I watched the Medea movies, a great amount of them. Then I started watching the Have and the Have Nots. I have never watched If Loving You Is Wrong, but I've watched the Have and the Have Nots on a pretty regular basis since the second or third season. So I know how he can get in his films and how he portrays the women in that as well. And so it just gets on my nerves sometimes, but I watch it anyway. But yeah, in this movie it was okay. But I was just kind of like, some of his storylines, he repeats it and insists on a couple of storylines that I'm like, would you stop putting that in everything? I'm kind of not interested in that aspect of his stories, but yeah, the way that he portrays African American women, Black women, I'm like, well, at least I don't act like that. Or know women that do. I have not met people that are that treacherous and just soulless, how they treat people. So I don't know. GR7 Scott, what's going on? How are you doing today? Welcome in, welcome in. 7 awesome creators in the house, including yourself. Please do, if you see folks that you have not met up yet, please do meet each other up. And as you come in, Thank you for hitting that thumbs up. That's funny. And two, yes, his background is from stage play land, so you kind of, one, don't have access to those A-listers, and two, like you said, you get up and coming people because you have limited budgets. But yeah, it's a formula that's definitely working for him. It's like the recycling of these storylines. So the portrayal of Black women, but then also the emasculating that he does of the men in the storylines. I'm like, why does every man have to be suspect or just not a man worthy of a woman's time? It's just the craziest thing. But I mean, if you think about it, it's just so evening side soap opera. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm just having hope. But at the end of his movies, it's the more recent ones. It hasn't been that triumphant thing. Like they fall in love and walk off into the sunset or whatever. It's been like down deep, dirty, bad. At like the movie with Taraji Henson. I'm forgetting what that was, where her husband cheated on her, or her husband had been with her, or she had been with him through thick and thin or whatever. And he hadn't been able to accomplish his dream goal, whatever. She put all that money into him and all that kind of stuff, and he didn't make money. Then at the end of their relationship, she suspected him of cheating. He didn't cheat, something like that. And then they broke up, but then he ended up hitting it big then with his invention or whatever. And how tragic the ending of that was. I was like, I watched this whole thing this whole time, and that's what you do. That's what you do. JB, what's going on? Welcome in, my brother. Thank you so much for being here. Happy 2020 to you. I hope it's treating you well so far. We're almost in February time. It's super, super duper flying. We're talking about movies right now, and we're more into the female chick flick genre, so it's totally fine if you don't want to join in the conversation. When we're talking about Tyler Perry movies right now, we have yes, I want that inspiration, that triumphant, that right off into the sunset thing. But in these last couple of movies, it hasn't been that way. Yeah, the Taraji Henson movie I was talking about was what is it? Let me see. That one too. Why Did I Get Married? Okay, that was fine, because the Jill Scott character found love and all this stuff. But the second one, I was like, when Malik Yoba got ran over at the end and died, it's like, this is the worst ending ever. Like, what is this about? He just goes too far with his movies. I don't know. You just kind of leave it going. Acrimony. That's the movie that I was thinking about with Taraji Henson. It's called Acrimony, the latest, the one before this one that we were just talking about. But yeah, Fall from Grace, the previous one, I think, is called Acrimony, and Taraji Henson is married to this, finds this high school, college sweetheart or whatever. And she basically got an inheritance from her mom passing away and uses a little bit of the time of this inheritance to put the guy through school and buy him a car and do all this other kind of stuff. And he believed in this invention that he was creating, and so she stuck by him the whole time. And they were like in their late 20s, early 30s by this time, and he still hadn't made it big with the invention. And she was like, bills are tight. I'm about to lose my mom's house. Would you just get a regular job or whatever? And he was like, I can't, because I got to focus on getting this company to patent my invention and make me rich or whatever. And so he finally was able to accomplish that goal, but that was after family their relationship had frayed so much, and so right after that whole rigmarole, and she thought he was cheating and stuff, his invention, gets picked up by the company. He becomes a millionaire. He gives her half the money or a big portion of the money, millions of dollars or whatever. Now she wants to be with him, but he's moved on with some other woman and all of that. She gets obsessed with it and won't let him go, even though they're divorced. And so it's this whole end scene. I won't spoil it, but the aftermath of their broken relationship, in which she feels she invested her whole life and now he's moving on. She wasn't having it. So I was just like, Tyler, like, things could be dramatic and emotional and all of that, but if there's no feel good, which everything don't come up roses, but it's just like his storyline just go way off somewhere. Yes, absolutely. Because the good guys don't win in his movies. They either get taken advantage of or torn down to the point where they don't, like, they're just broken or whatever. I'm just like, true, desperate, angry, yep. Cheaters, yes, or they're not into women in general, so you got that dynamic, which makes it seem like we have no hope. In general, like, there is not, I hope not, what the future holds. Yeah, it's like I'm trying to describe it, and I'm like, it's a bunch of drama and so dramatic. So, in me giving the have and the have-nots a chance, I've also started watching Sisters. So I started watching it from the beginning. I was able to binge watch it or whatever, marathon style, and so I'm caught up with that. But again, it's the same storylines in there as well, but at least it's funny. It's like kind of entertaining. Some of the actresses that's in it, so I'm gonna keep giving that one a shot. But then Oval, I don't know if any of y'all watch Oval, which is about president, first lady, Caucasian president, African American first lady, how they're interacting in the Oval Office, the president being unfaithful, all of that kind of stuff in the storyline. So that one is too over the top for me, with some bad acting in it as well, so I can't quite get into that one. Oval is like hanging on the string with me. I can't do it. So I'm gonna keep giving it a chance with the whole cult thing. Grabbed up the kid and the lady from the cult shooting herself in front of the family, and then that the son that got his kid snatched. He reminded me so much of Jeffrey from the Have and the Have-Nots, but not as good as an actor, even as that. That is getting on my nerves. I was like, I can't take the acting over here. But yeah, the Have and the Have-Nots had to grow on me. But when you have real strong characters that are good actors like Hannah, that kind of helps carry it forward, because otherwise I probably wouldn't be watching that too much either. Okay, so you do like If Loving You Was Wrong. I have not, I think I've seen a couple episodes like in the very beginning when it first started, but maybe I just need to do a marathon catch up, see what's going on with that one. Okay, yes, you watch Sisters and Oval as well. Awesome. I know the craziness, but he know the formula to keep us invested in watching. But I wish he would like do a focus group or something, consult the fans, because some of this stuff we're watching it because we want to see folks like us on TV, right? We want to support, but like for real though, yes. I'm like, what? First, the storyline. Okay, the president and the first lady slapping each other up. He cheating on her. Their son is perverted and weird. The daughter is off the deep end and doing what she wants, acting all crazy. And the mother threatening the daughter and with bodily harm and all this other kind of stuff. I'm like, y'all are doing too much. Just outer space type stuff. But only Tyler could write it like that. Like seriously. Definitely so. I'm trying to think who acts the best in there. All of them are kind of like, this isn't the stage play. Like you could be over the top and over emoting and all that on stage because you're doing that. You're being larger than life because of the audience is away from you and you have to command the stage and all that. But the facial expressions and the off acting and I don't know. And some of the characters seem to not have any kind of chemistry at all where they're playing off of each other. It's like they're just reading the lines out of their head, just spewing it out their mouth. And it's worse than a daytime soap sometimes. So funny. Dr. Josh, the real gamer, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for showing love to the planet. As you come in, please do hit the thumbs up. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate you being here on this Friday. You could be anywhere, but you kicking it here on the planet. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you being here with us, rocking with us. If you see folks that you have not seen before, please meet them up. We love to have new folks to the planet. Yeah, something, because I'm like, if you just run what you thinking by a group of the audience that you want to engage and watch this on a regular basis and have them comment on how they think this will turn out, this scenario, this idea, this storyline, and let the folks give you some feedback because the stuff that he's recycling, some of that formula is no bueno. Did you see where he said, I'm waiting for the wicked witch? Yes, I'm like, really? That's so corny. And then he keep on going to get, well, now it's not, on a break right now until May. But I'm like, what happened to his mistress at the end of if y'all haven't seen the episode, excuse me for the spoiler, but at the end of the episode where they're showing the preview of what's coming in May, and he picks up the woman's head off the bed. Like, what happened to her when he went to the restroom? What happened to the lady? And why did her head come off? That kind of stuff. I'm like, Tyler, can you write in something that makes sense? Because that is just too melodramatic. Now the lady got off in the room. Now what? Craziness. Nicolicious leveled up to level 3. Awesome. Exactly. Like, what is up the story? Farewell play. Yeah. I wonder too. They do, yes. Yeah, it's the craziest thing because on the platform, like you said, that they're on, you have the power to tell so many different stories. That's why I do like, on OWN that they have Queen Sugar and Greenleaf and stuff like that. But even those also have a scandalous kind of nature to them, but at least it's some upliftment and diversity in the stories that they're telling as well. But but like you said, with the platform that they have, it could you could just introduce so many uplifting things, messages, characters, images to the world that way. Absolutely, especially if you're a consumer of that. It's interesting that the more that I've gotten into YouTube, the less I've watched like network TV, network shows, and have gone to a more on-demand culture. Like what I want to watch it now. I either DVR different shows and things that I like to see on TV, but spend more time like fellowshipping with others online instead of just watching and consuming stuff that's programmed for me to watch. So it's an interesting time. Excellent. Thank you guys. I'll be on for another 5 minutes to the top of the hour. I thank you guys again so much for being here. Absolutely. Yes, definitely. That's why I'm like, what even happened to the triumphant messages that were coming from his films? It's kind of like right now there aren't any. Sandy K, how are you doing? I'll be on for another 5 minutes. I'm so sorry. I'm just seeing you in the chat and you didn't get to spend more time here, but I definitely appreciate you coming in. It's always a pleasure to see you. How are you doing today? Absolutely. The platform they have is huge, vast, and not to say, tell anyone that they have a responsibility to create certain images, but I would think that they would want to, one, if not just for the people, for their art. And if you keep recycling the same thing, it turns into kind of junk food. Thank you. I appreciate that. Doing well. I'm glad it's Friday, enjoying some downtime from the week, and I was mind blown because it's almost February already. The month has just flown by for me. Thank you again. Yeah, wonderful. I might stream tomorrow, guys. So if I do, I'll try to put a notification up an hour, 2 hours beforehand. Before I go live so that you guys can hang out with me if you're available. I know it's Saturday and we're all running about our busy days tomorrow on Saturday. So yeah, is anyone going live? Because we'll raid you. Awesome. Yes, I will try to put a notification up as early as I can. Thank you guys. Yep. So I'm in a couple of minutes just so I can get 2 hours on the dot. Appreciate you guys. Again, it's been a pleasure for me to come back and have such a warm reception. Again, I've only been away for maybe 3 weeks, but in YouTube world, that is a large amount of time. And thank you guys for reaching out to me, even though I wasn't streaming live and just saying hi on Instagram and otherwise. I really appreciate that. You keeping me in your thoughts and continuing to support. And I'm in your corner as well. And we'll be there for you guys. And Vern is close to being monetized. We had Natural in here earlier. She's been monetized for a few months now. Marcos Eats just got monetized. So everybody's doing wonderful things with their channel. And we're just going to keep this love train going, guys, and continue to support each other and bring more people in. And this Nicolicious came on in under recommendation of Tea Talks. You guys are just awesome, and I want to make sure that you guys stay connected and we keep loving on each other's channels and meeting up with each other. This is a lovely thing. We have a platform that we have that is free for us to share love on. So it's all the better the more and more we grow our family here. So again, I thank you for being part of mine. Everywhere we turn our head, violence, yes. On Facebook, yeah, that's the thing. So we gotta keep spreading positivity and love, even though mass media at large isn't doing it, or on social media you see messages that's in contradiction to the love we're sharing. We just have to keep the positive vibes going, guys. And that's gonna overtake all this negativity that we encounter here and there, wherever we encounter it for sure. You're not going live. TikTok. Okay. Yeah, I know it's late where you guys are. It's 8 here, so 9, 10, and 11 elsewhere. So again, I thank you all for being here. And I will see you guys soon. And in the meantime, do spread love and be a positive light for others. And until next time, be well and peace, family. Oh, I'm leaving and you coming in. Top Epiconic, welcome in, welcome in. That's okay. I will be streaming tomorrow if you can make it in. If you are new, please do hit that red button and turn it to gray. And right on after this stream, I'll make sure that I'm connected on my end as well. And if you could give me one for the road, give me that thumbs up for the road. I really appreciate you being here. Awesome, guys. Until next time, be well and peace, family.